Alright guys, so what's up? In this video, I'm going to be doing a speed comparison or speed test between the iPod Touch, second generation, volume rockers right there, versus the iPad, well, obviously, first generation. Now, I'm going to do a couple little tests. I'm just going to do one where I just load Safari, one where I turn on both devices at the same time. I'm going to try my best to start them at the same time. And I'm going to open the App Store on both of them and see who does best. And just to give you guys a nice look on speeds, how Apple has enhanced their chips and all that. So I'm going to grab the iPod and I'm going to find the home button, power button up here. And I'm going to try to push them down at the same time. So let's go ahead and see on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we got the Apple logo on both of them. So we'll just hold this. The Apple logo still on both of them. And looks like the iPad is almost done. You guys can see there. Alright, the iPad's done. And the iPod is going to a blank screen. And it's still not started. Any day now, iPod. iPad's waiting for you. Your daddy is waiting for you. Go ahead, any day now. And iPod is still waiting. Still waiting for the iPod. The iPad's already gone through and played a bunch of apps already. Oh, there we go. iPod decided to join the race. So, as you can see, Apple's iPad versus Apple's iPod Touch, big speed difference in boot up or startup, whatever you guys want to call it. Now let's go ahead and test Safari. Now, obviously, the speed is probably because of the A4 chip, Apple's new chip in the iPad. But either way, that is a huge difference. Okay, so now I have on both devices CNN.com. I'm going to hit go at the same time on both of them and see which one could load the most. Now, CNN has a lot of content and a lot of pictures on their main pages, so this should be a pretty good test. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this at the same time. Pretty much same time. And the iPad already has the site loaded, and the iPod now does. Now, the iPod is going to obviously be loading in a mobile format, but still, the iPad, who didn't load it in the mobile format, which is, this is the mobile format if you're not new to that, if you're not really sure what that is, that's showing that even the iPad with its new A4 chip can load a full website quicker than the iPod can load a mobile site, which is so much smaller and should be so much easier to load. So the iPad, definitely much faster internet-wise. Now let's just go ahead and we'll open up the App Store on each of them. We'll go ahead and click those at the same time. And we'll see who gets it done. Okay, so it looks like the iPad already has the top 10 there. And the iPod still trying to get that top 25. And there we go. The iPod is in the top 25 right now. So once again, speed-wise, iPad wins again. So as you guys can see from this test, the Apple iPad has definitely increased in speed from the iPod. Everything loads faster on the iPad, even though I have a lot of stuff loaded on my iPad already. I have a lot of stuff on my iPod as well, but I have all the songs that I have on my iPad, videos, more apps, everything like that on this iPad. So this just shows how Apple is coming along. They are increasing in technology. They're making everything better than it was before. And this is how fast the iPad first generation is. Just imagine what the next version is going to be, how fast that's going to be compared to this iPod lagging behind in every category. Internet, boot up, and App Store. Everything going a lot slower on the iPod. So Apple, great job. Thumbs up for Apple, guys, down there. Thumbs up for Apple and their speed. Great job. So if you guys are interested, what's faster? Definitely iPad. I'm going to be calling it iPod a lot, guys. Get used to that. But all around, I still love this iPad so much. I'm not going to get rid of my iPod. I'm still going to use it. It's going to be a lot easier to bring around places than this. I tried, actually, when I walked out of the Apple Store, I tried putting this in my pocket and realized, nah, it wasn't going to work. But so far, iPad, fully loaded with stuff, running fast, 16 gigabytes, by the way. Running fast, everything's going so much faster than the iPod. iPad, quicker, faster, better than the iPod. Sorry, iPod. So this was just a quick speed test video for you guys, for those of you that were interested in what was faster, and how Apple has progressed so far. So if you want to, please comment down below on your thoughts and ideas about these speeds, and why you may think one is faster than the other, or why you think one's slower than the other. Please thumbs up this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Favorite, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.